Due to the ignorance of our host, parental discretion is advised.
Welcome back to the other side of the beehive. It's your
retro version.
Dude. Hell yeah. Episode 300. Finally.
I did it, man.
Fuck, dude.
You fucking did it.
It's costing me
Congratulations.
so much.
Cheers to 300.
They raised the rent. I'm like, I'm sticking around. I'm a couple months behind in my mortgage, but that's whatever, dude. The podcast is booming.
You can sleep there, right?
Hey, look at us. We're all successful. We have houses. Brian's got two. Brian's in another bracket.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in that tax bracket, huh?
Yeah, I got two houses.
Fuck, dude.
Still. I just had to replace the toilet in
Oh, yeah,
the
you
other
were-
house.
By the way, it's like I was gonna say, how are you guys doing? But I saw you a couple hours ago, and I saw you last night. So you were telling us about the fucking you were telling me about the toilet.
Yeah, the toilet downstairs started leaking. Had to replace $700.
Ooh,
For a toilet?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because somebody put it in for
Someone
you.
put it in.
Toilet's
It was
$170, my
Well,
friend.
it was
That's a nice one, too.
it was a weird sized toilet too. It had like a weird 10-inch rough in and stuff, and I'm like, you know
That's
what?
what they told you.
I'm like,
That's
I
what
don't
they
want to
told
do.
you, right?
I don't want to deal with it. Like, I knew it was a fucked up toilet a long time ago.
before you put that new one there, and it was like, oh, this was nice. Like I didn't feel like I was going all the way down.
Upstairs one. The upstairs, yeah.
Your feet hang over.
Yeah,
Not touch the ground.
basically, because for the longest time I was used to just going all the way down, and then once you change that, I was like I got an abrupt break. I'm like,
Oh, my casket.
so you're you're lucky I didn't sue you. Hey, we're drinking Brian bought some beer, but we're drinking the Jonestones. The Mariahs brought these.
Nice.
And I don't know what they are, but they're okay.
They're not bad.
Yeah.
They're not bad for.
In fact, I had Eric a couple episodes ago, and he's like, I'll have one of those. It seems like you know what? Which ones I can't get rid of? Those bitch ass ones that Will brings.
But you pulled those
the
out and
business.
all.
Like,
Those are gonna go bad before anybody
Anybody
finishes
drinks
all
those.
those,
the
right?
last ones I drank of his, they were bad. They were like 2 years ago. But if you asked him, he's like, that's from the first time I went over. Like with that Sebastian guy.
Yeah. Sea bass.
Sebastian Bach.
I can't get down with those
VZs?
fizzy
Fizzies?
Seltzer thingies. They're just they're not good, dude.
I know. I
They're
don't know
not
what it
good.
is.
And I don't when you get a buzz from those, because what I'll do is I'll drink all my beer and then I'm all, hey, I look at the wife, I'm all, what do you got left? And so I start diving
she
into
does
those.
drink those.
I
Yeah,
start
that-
diving into those, and they do some fucked up shit to
Yeah.
you. Yeah, that's a different kind of fucking
You start
drug.
lactating all of a sudden?
My penis fell off. Will.
Will came back, dude. Came back to this podcasting live, and now he's doing the you know how he does the 31 days of.
Oh,
That's gonna be
yeah.
that's gonna be so much work, dude.
Yeah.
One episode a day.
Yeah. But he's just by himself, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, nobody likes him, but yeah, it's a lot of work. I mean, trust me, I do this once a week. I'm going, God damn it, and you do it once a day.
Once a day for 31 days.
I mean, he probably started
You
before
can
he
bust
came back.
bust like a whole week out though
Yeah,
in sitting down for 2 or 3 hours, right?
yeah.
So that's probably the way to do it. Bust a bunch of them out.
Bust the rhymes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Planet Earth.
He's all, welcome to planet Earth. He's all Flipmo worldwide domination.
I make him say that shit at the office just because he says Planet Earth. Fucking hilarious, dude. I went to Brian's house yesterday. Brian's house.
Which one?
And
Sorry,
we can't
man.
we can't go to the other
Successful.
one. We can't go to
the-
the other one because someone else is living in it.
My up north house.
Nort?
The
north.
fucking hey, fuck you, dude.
in Rosa Parks.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen that meme when they got Rosa
Yes, where
Parks?
she's on the back of the bus.
The meme is like, not some things don't change.
Dude.
So they so I go to his house and he goes, Alexa, open the blinds or whatever. Alexa's time to work. What'd you say?
Oh, go to work.
Yeah, Alexa, go to work and just fucking blinds. Like, zzz. I'm like, Brian, do some manual work every now and then. Do some this every now and then, dude.
Oh, I do some of this. It's just not like this. It's more like this.
Put that in front of you, dude, not right next to you.
What? The microphone?
Yeah, look.
Well, I'm trying to look over here and still have
Hey,
the mic.
there's plenty.
Yeah,
Like,
look.
because I don't want to look at him in the camera. I want to look at him in his beautiful eyes.
I see what you're saying.
They're hypnotic.
browns.
Yeah, the deep browns.
How does it feel to have two houses,
the
dude?
doomy
You can
eyes.
barely afford one.
It's dope. I mean, I make money off the other one, and you know.
Then you spend it on a fucking toilet.
Now rates are going down. Oh no, I've made probably twice as much as what I
Yeah.
made for that toilet on that house so far. But now rates are going down, and I can refinance that.
Yeah, my mom
other one.
just told me that. Just why don't you call your lender, see if you can refinance it?
Well, they haven't gone down that much.
Yeah, I haven't gone down enough yet.
You
but
don't
they're
want to
going
wait.
down.
Like if you can't save yourself 1 point, you're wasting your time.
Yeah.
At 1 point, then you can make a big difference.
Yeah.
But even then, I think they're going to drop. But just the way the world is right now, I wouldn't be surprised if they just kind of hover right around that.
I'm never gonna get what I have on the West Valley house at 3%.
No,
Never,
those
bro.
days are fucking gone. Unless we have like a complete market crash.
Yeah.
But yeah, those days are gone. I mean, I don't even want to tell you what my house payment is, for Christ's sake. You guys would shit.
Fuck yeah.
But, we made off good. I think the last time I was at this podcast, we talked about selling the house,
Yeah.
buying another one, the most stressful fucking month of my life, and the fact that we were able to sell one, buy one, and then the people whose house I bought their house from, we all three closed on the same day. It doesn't happen like that.
Yeah.
But, and we got a decent interest rate because I got it right when they started to drop, but even then, we're still 6.3.
Yeah, my
where I'm
first
at.
mortgage on the West Valley house was in like 4.2.
That's what mine was on an
4.2,
FHA loan,
yeah.
4.5.
Yeah, for something I remember because I had the Utah housing loan.
That's
where
what
they
I
put in the money for the down payment, and the second part was at 6%.
That's how mine was.
And on top of that, he has a better job now, too. Making all that bank.
Who does he? Do?
You do.
Nah, I do the same thing I've been doing. I just
Yeah,
make more
with
money
more
doing
money,
it.
though.
I just make more money doing it. But I changed companies again, and so
good.
I just make more money doing the same thing I've been doing. Plus the DJing every weekend.
Yeah.
Plus the money I'm making from Palmer.
I'm telling you.
All the plan. Hey.
Different bracket.
Different black.
Different bracket. Yo,
Hey, it was all a plan coming together. Coming together.
I found out my sister's boyfriend's black, dude.
As you were telling me about that.
Yeah. Got to bring him down to my club so we can party.
You already on his side, better than mine. What the
You
fuck?
can do the Michael Jackson. Show him you down.
My mom is like, you guys need to behave. I'm like, what the fuck?
Just because he's black, you have to behave.
I guess.
You're
I'm like,
all-
we never.
Time to put the pickets away and get the torches away and hide the hoods, right?
No shit. I'm like, Mom, what do you think we do here? Like, relax.
You're
Like,
all,
we're all
you're
gonna.
all,
But you
when
know
did I
what's
become white?
You know what's funny is that she said that, and I look at my little brother, and I'm like, we're finally gonna be able to say the N word. Like high five. My mom is up, like no, not even smiling. She's up. Like, I'm like, Mom, but here's my thing though. As a guy, when you went to your girlfriend's house, or like when you were getting serious, were you like, I'm hoping these guys are like fun as fuck, or were you trying to put a? I mean, obviously, because we're trying to impress, right? But if you got that feeling of like, what's up, dude? Like, because we did, what, you know what I mean?
Well,
like whatever.
Like when I would go to my girlfriend's house,
Yeah.
I was super nervous and respectful, but I always hoped that the people that I were meeting were gonna be cool as fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
And I could be more myself around them than
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because the last husband, you guys met
Because
him.
then I go
Yeah.
I'm like this. and
By the way, you're the yellow Power Ranger this
today.
time, huh?
Yeah.
Last time he was the green one, and the time before
No, it was the red one last
and the-
time,
and
and
the
before
time
that
before
I was
was
the
the
green
green
one.
one.
Yeah. So now I'm the yellow.
The Asian one was yellow, right?
Yep.
No pun
Yeah,
intended.
no pun intended,
No
yeah.
pun
Well,
intended.
The black,
The black one
The
was
black
black.
one was
Yeah.
black, right?
Yeah.
And the
Didn't
dirty
one of them
was
die?
blue.
Didn't one of them die?
The yellow one.
The green.
The yellow one.
Oh, the yellow one was
green
like
one.
The yellow one died like way young.
The girl?
Yeah, the girl, the Asian girl. She died
Oh,
like
shit.
way young. And then the green guy
one died just a couple years
died
ago.
Recently.
Yeah.
But like the Asian girl,
But
she
who
died.
was the green one though? How many colors
Tommy.
were they?
Tommy was the green
Well,
one.
I
He
thought
was
it
the
was-
white one too.
Wasn't
He was
it
green
okay, so
and the white?
it was so it was the two girls, right? Pink and yellow.
Pink and yellow,
There was blue,
blue,
black,
red.
red. So where did the green comes from?
He came in after
came
the
in
Where
fact.
did the
after.
white one come from?
He was,
He was the white. The
He
green
was-
one was the white one.
and I think it was like, what if I remember right? And I mean, Jesus, it was what I was 12.
I'm sorry, Brian. This is annoying me. Right there. This
Okay,
way.
I was 12.
Yeah.
and so I had to like 30 some odd years ago now.
Yeah.
You know, but I think he was the white one when he was evil, and then he became the green one
he
when
was
he became
the green one. He was the green one. He was good, because the white one was like the special edition. It was like when Megatron kicked in, right? He was that special edition.
Megatron.
You know what? You know what? Fuck the Power Rangers. Anyways, it was just Voltron in fucking live action.
right.
All right.
That's
But
right.
I remember watching Voltron. I had the lunchbox.
Vulture was the shit.
And the red helmet that got broken when Dallas fucking body slammed me because I punched him in the nose.
I used to watch a cartoon called Messenger Z. Did you guys watch that?
Must have been only in Mexico.
17, I guess. But it was like a nowadays would be what the fucking what's that Asian cartoonish?
Oh, anime?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right now it would be anime. All that stuff was Asian.
It
Yeah.
was.
Oh, a
Yeah.
lot of it was.
All
Like the
that stuff.
Power Rangers, all of that live action Power Ranger stuff, that was all done.
Yeah, all the.
They just did the white shit where they were in school where they weren't wearing those. That was all filmed, and then they just put it all together. They
Yeah.
just basically
That's
stole.
why. That's why that lady, when she would talk, her mouth didn't
It
go
never
with the
did
thing.
match up.
It didn't ever match up.
I
if
didn't
you-
even notice
because
that.
it was all dubbed over
Yeah.
with English
Oh,
subtitles.
like the little evil witch.
yeah,
Whatever.
the evil witch. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, all those scenes were shot
Right,
in
yeah, I think. And what was the name of the face? Zed.
Zed. Yeah,
That's so
You
stupid.
fucking remember
dude.
that
So
shit?
stupid. I gotta.
The
You
things
know,
we remember. Can't remember what I did with my keys or
Yeah.
why I walked in that room, but we remember.
That's like a couple weeks ago. I got this phone call from Dre. You know how Dre wants some stuff to.
Who?
It's some guy that works at the radio.
Okay.
He wants some. Like for you to say something like a story or something for him to put on the radio.
Oh, yeah,
But he
yeah.
called me, and he was recording, and he goes, "Hey, can you tell me a series?" And I'm like, top of my head, dude, like right, Ready to Fire. I'm like, Knight Rider. When I was a kid, I was fascinated by Knight Rider. By the way, it seems like we left off talking about this when we were all together.
We haven't none of them skipped a beat, right? You could just link the last episodes together and just keep going, right?
And then I watched it after, like in my adult life, and this is the biggest pile of garbage I've ever watched
yeah.
in my entire
Oh, yeah.
life.
Shit that you used to watch when you were a kid,
Yeah.
and you watch
This
it
is
now.
So stupid.
So was it Knight Rider dubbed in Spanish?
yeah.
You watched it at home?
Yeah.
with
But
David
then it was like, you know
Hasselhoff.
how they used to do like how fast the car is? Now you watch it and they're doing like they're doing it.
Yeah,
you
they
know,
just
it's
speed
a
it
sped
up,
up. It's
yeah.
sped up. You're like,
Oh,
this
and
is fucking
and
shitty.
and the green screen shit that they would do back in the day.
did
and-
they have a green screen back then?
well, just like any of that, like Back to the Future. Watching Back to the Future now is like terrible. Like just the effects that.
That movie still holds up, though.
Oh, it's a great movie.
That movie, that's one of
You know
the-
what
Just
doesn't
don't-
hold up though?
Anything beyond 2 is just
Oh, yeah.
trash.
You know what doesn't hold up? Michael J. Fox. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Have you seen him lately? Hey, don't look at Justin comes back on the 300 episode. He's gonna be the proper one out of
I
this
know,
fucking group.
I know.
Fuck you.
I watched him play guitar for Coldplay not too long ago. They sat him in a chair and he was
So
jamming.
he does play guitar.
Yeah, he's still pretty good.
He was here.
I see him on the movies, but I didn't
He
know
was
it was
here
true.
at Fan X
He's a
last
fucking
year.
awesome at the whammy bar.
There's old Justin.
There he
There
is. Now
he
we're
is.
back. Now this is the video. By the way, you didn't get this shirt.
Yeah, nobody
Memo.
ever gave me one.
Well, you make your own fucking DJ Bible Bryans. We don't get one.
True.
This motherfucker has merch, hats, all kinds of shit.
Oh,
Even
wow.
shoes.
Yeah, I have custom shoes. I have,
Oh.
Yeah. Did you get one?
No.
No. That's
bought me
weird.
some new shoe lockers today,
They didn't
too.
even get the opportunity to buy one, for God's sakes.
I was talking to.
Oh, God, y'all don't want to pay. I mean, it's $45 for a custom hat.
Yeah.
It's expensive. It was like, I want one. I'm like, well, I don't give them away for free. So if you want one, you got to pay cost for it. I need at least a couple. I need at least five hats to order.
You know what's funny? I was looking around the other day. I just wanted regular T-shirts. I'm like, just fucking go with regular T-shirts. And I went to Costco and I went to Walmart. I just wanted a T-shirt I can wear at home. And then I'm like, I have all those fucking retro shirts in a tote. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, I got like 20 fucking shirts.
Are they like next level shirts?
Next level.
Like the brand, so they're good shirts, right?
Yeah, it was
quality,
for me to sell, and I never sold them.
Yeah,
they're brand new.
I remember those shirts. I still have them somewhere in the tote too. Hoping one day I'll get down to that extra large again.
You were extra large back then?
I think so. I think it was or maybe it was a double X.
God damn.
Do you do that with your clothes?
I don't fit any of my clothes anymore.
Yeah, but he doesn't fit for the right reason though.
Keep them around, hoping that you get to that size again. Like
it's fucking Justin. Dude. I'm talking to him in the office, and he does this. And he starts talking. I'm like, all right, dude. I can see what you're doing, dude. Relax. You look good. Sexual.
We went to the gym.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And he went to the gym.
When? Today?
Well, last Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Awesome.
We're chest. We're putting it up.
Destroy my titties, dude.
Yeah. It's hard. It's hard to go to a gym around here because
No, it's not.
yeah, it is.
There's one on every corner though.
It's not like a fucking 7-Eleven. It is not. I mean, the closest one to my house is probably Planet Fitness downtown.
Did you ever go
which
to?
is bullshit to try and park.
Did you
Or
ever
go up to Bountiful.
You used to go
to Bountiful.
to the rec center, huh?
Yeah, I used to go to that rec center in West Valley.
So I was gonna ask you if you went to the gym because you basically had a gym at the house.
Yeah. That was the dumbest thing I ever did too. I'm never doing that again.
Everybody to buy equipment.
Everybody says that. Everybody's like,
the
hey,
dumbest shit
I got a great idea. I'm gonna avoid the gym. Let's set it up in my house. I'm like, I know that as soon as I got it done, I'm not going today. Right? I'm not doing that today. Part of getting out is leaving the house and going to the gym. That's the
no.
Give me one of those.
The fucking gym started telling me, hey, because obviously I went all week last week, and then I didn't go Saturday and Sunday. I'm not going today, so my phone was like, hey, you gonna puss out again? I'm like, all right, dude, relax. I'll be there.
Well,
So you gotta go and record episode 300.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
So 300, dude. I mean, if you think about it, when did we start this?
March 2019.
Started that when you guys started in the basement, right?
Yeah.
You guys went all the pandemic,
Yeah.
the whole pandemic.
Yeah.
Didn't miss one episode. Even with your issues. I remember the Tyvek.
Dude, and that's the thing. I was just going to say that because I was talking to our assistant at work, and every now and then I go through like the memory lane of the podcast stuff. And I said, oh, look at this. And I showed her the pictures of us wearing the Tyvek suits that came from Company One, by the way.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And then I'm like, and then I started thinking, I was like, you know what's funny? We did this. We didn't even have cameras. Like, it was just audio, and we wore that shit.
Yeah.
How stupid is that?
I took pictures. And
It was a cool experience, though.
Yeah.
I talk about it all the time. It's funny when you have a conversation with people, and you always refer to, well, when I did this podcast,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, that was a big part of 5 years of my life, right?
sure.
And the fact that you kept it going, dude, to make it to 300,
Yeah.
I mean, big accomplishment.
You know
dude.
what I find myself doing is like every now and then, like I meet a person and then I start talking, and then all of a sudden, and in my head I'm like, you're podcasting with that person, like chill. And I go, like, I apologize. I'm like, I'm used to just asking questions and I keep the conversation going. That I don't. And the majority of the time I'm like, yeah, that's fine. That's just whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm like people at work, I'm talking to them, and then it's just like I'm just start asking questions, like, oh yeah, well, whatever, this and that, and then they're like, just keep asking, and then in my head I'm like, relax, dude. It's not. It's
not an interview, bro. Chill
It's not
out.
301. Relax.
chill out. It's not an interview. All right.
We're almost as many episodes as the UFC.
Did
You
you go
guys
to?
did 307.
Did you go to that? I remember you went to one, right?
I went to the one that was here before, the last one that came. But I went to a really cool party the night before. But the card was great, but when you go to an event and you spoil yourself, I'm like, well, this is once in a lifetime.
Yeah.
I'm never going to do this again like this because it just... everything we've gone through, the selling of the house, now that, I have a fucking triple the mortgage as was the one I had before, right? I go and I've become kind of a cheap ass.
Yeah.
And for good reasons, right? But I wanted to go, but I was just like, you know what? The fact that I have this nice house now, I'll just sit at home and watch the fights because there's something to it. Because there was no way Mama was going to let me drop $3,000 on tickets again.
Yeah.
And, I was bummed I didn't go because it turned out to be a fairly good card. But it's not like it won't be back, right? I think they've made a staple here in Utah. That the MMA community, they're like, oh, well, where have we been missing this for so many years, right?
I like that shit though. With that, and then the Beast Stadium, the new one, and then the hockey team and all that stuff. Like,
Is that going to be down there in your neck of the woods?
Booming, huh?
The new Beast Stadium?
Yeah.
It's going to be out there in your neck of the woods.
Basically be able to step out on his
He
porch
told me,
and watch it.
he goes, I'm on my way. I go, all right, see you in an hour and a half. He's so fucking far.
We went to the gym, and I had to get back. Now, you got to realize I drive to fucking West Point now.
Yeah.
I am
From my house to his house, 53 minutes.
Is that still up north?
way up north.
Way up north.
Hey, dude, that was in episode 13. I've grown from that.
We'll say it again.
Up north.
But he's so far out there, and it's like, well, the only way to get anywhere is Bangerter. Fuck Bangerter Highway.
Oh yeah.
Mountain View
Bangerter.
Corridor.
Holy shit. But
No,
again,
because he had to go back.
yeah, because
farther
I'd have to
west.
go I'd have to go even farther west.
Yeah.
So yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I hate about my fucking house. There's not a straight shot to the freeway.
Yeah.
It's just not. I either take Mountain View all the way down to 201, or I take 104, which is South Jordan Parkway, and it's 104 turns into 106 by the freeway, and then get on 106 and go all the way down.
Yeah.
Even coming here, sometimes I'm like, fuck that drive.
Yeah. I'm lucky. I'm right off the.
Yeah, dude.
I'm right off the freeway, man. Like I hit the
on
freeway
both ends, right? Because you're
Yeah.
on this side and this side.
I'm a little bit further from 215, but I-15. I'm
yeah.
like
Yeah, but once you get on it, though,
5 minutes maybe. down.
like even for me to go to Sue's, I'm like, I don't even like what direction do I go? I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck that.
It's amazing though that community they built down there. It's
Dude, you guys
own
got-
fucking thing.
Yeah, you
right
got
down there.
everything's over there. When I was driving
Where?
over there, I'm like, there's
Oh, where
in-
I'm at?
Yeah, where you
Yeah.
live.
Dude, I fart, doesn't stink. I shit, doesn't stink.
I'm like,
Weird.
I don't know what you go to grocery store at, but I mean, it's like
Oh,
everything
dude,
fucking down
the
there.
women at
You
the
go to
grocery
fucking
store?
Harmon's. You go to fucking Harmon's.
Yeah, I go there. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I first moved
You
in there,
changed, Angel.
yeah, I know.
You're not a
When I-
Smith's Food and Drug anymore, huh? Not part of the Kroger clan,
I
huh?
don't go to the Rancho Market anymore.
This guy's a Costco boy.
That's right, dude. I became a
We're
Costco.
Costco boys.
Yeah. You have Costco?
No, my mom has Costco if I need to go.
Okay.
I order that shit on
It
Instacart.
took, it took me forever
yeah,
to buy
same here.
into it. I'm like, I'm good. I'm
Yeah,
good.
it
Mom, why do I need to buy everything in bulk?
Yeah,
Why do
I
I
need
need
a
to buy
55
77
but when
things
you
of
go-
toilet paper?
And it's like, yeah, you get 72 things of toilet paper, but it's like, it's $18. You're all, well, if I bought 12, that was fucking $9, right?
Yeah.
So I get it in bulk, but if you really look at it, like you save so much money. And I'll tell you what, the meat from Costco
yep.
is some of the best meat.
Yep.
The fact they have their own butcher area in there, it's good meat.
I bought the chicken from there. It's delicious. I bought the meatballs from there. They're delicious.
That's probably the only thing I'll buy from Costco is meat and like stuff like toilet paper, detergent stuff that doesn't go bad. I mean, I'm already throwing away ranch dressing all the time.
Everywhere else,
Anything that's perishable, I'm already going in my cabinet going, Jesus, I've had this how long?
oh yeah,
Expired in 2020?
When we moved, and I went through the fridge, because I was putting everything in the cooler. I'm like,
Yeah.
we're gonna go straight to the house. I'm like, oh, we bought this the day we fucking moved in 10 years ago. I'm all,
oh,
It's a science project.
I'm all, this makes all
got that-
really fucking
You got
good,
that
right?
one can of something that doesn't have a label on it.
Yeah, 'cause
and-
the
and it
label's
expired-
completely wore
yeah, and it
off.
expired in 2000.
I went out grocery shopping and I'm like, you know how those things I used to eat that I was eating them every day.
Pussy.
Oh no,
dude.
no, we have
with the low carb tortillas.
now, but
With the low carb tortillas.
yeah, the low carb tortillas.
So I was like, I haven't eaten those in a while. I want to go buy some and make some. And I know for a fact that every time I open my fridge, there's a thing of sour cream. And I'm like, well, I know I have that. 'Cause I haven't used it in a hot second, but I know I have it. So I buy everything else. And then I get to the house. I start putting it together. I open the fucking sour cream.
Oh, the liquid on top, the yellow liquid.
Dude, there was a couple dudes being like, "What's up, bro?" I'm like, "God damn it, dude!" It was so bad. It was like moldy
What
and
fucks
shit.
you is god damn it. So you put it away and then you forget and all the other shit you buy goes bad too. Well, that was a waste of fucking $30, right?
I bought me avocados. I'm trying to get avocados every fucking day. And then again, I go and I cut one and then I put it on my thing. I'm like, for tomorrow, it's gonna take it to the office, whatever. And till this day, I took the one, and then the other 4 are still waiting on me. Like
no,
I'm like, nah, we're good.
I found you cut it in half, right? The seed, the part there's always one side
Yeah.
that leave the seed in, put it in a Ziploc bag, suck as much air out of it as you can, throw it in the freezer.
So I know for having it's probably science, but I'm gonna put it on my Mexican mother. When you make guacamole, if you leave the seed in there, it doesn't go dark.
yeah,
Did you know that?
no.
Did you know that?
I don't buy avocados like that. Usually, I use avocados to make guacamole,
Mexico?
and I can just buy guacamole.
You've changed, man.
Yeah, Brian,
No, I have not.
not even-
two houses changed you.
Unfortunately, no, I have
You're not even a Mexican anymore.
Unfortunately, no, I have not. I've always been this guy who's like, yeah, why would I buy avocados just to make guacamole when I could just buy guacamole? It's
It's the
already
same,
made.
dude. Because you can make it as listen, you're talking to somebody that does not fucking cook. But when you make guacamole, you can kind of be like, oh, let's make it a little
how you say it.
salty.
I love how you
Say
say
it
Make it a
again.
li-
Say it again.
Well, I don't cook.
No,
No,
it's
guacamole.
guacamole.
Guacamole? Because it's guacamole. Is it guacamole or whatever it's called? That fucking game.
Guacamole.
Oh, do you want me to say it white? So I bought some guac. Oh, I fucking hate when people say that shit. Dude.
So I bought some guacamole.
Don't say the word. How was the weekend at the club, dude?
The weekend was good. It's been slow. A lot of clubs opening up. A lot of patios.
What do you think that is?
It's the patios. People.
Do you
are-
think it's also the changing of the season too?
Yeah, but I think when Halloween rolls around,
Yeah.
it's going to be fucking packed again. You know, but a lot of people want to party on the patios right now, and we don't have a patio where I'm at. So as soon as
Well,
those
you kind of do though,
as soon
but
as
they
those-
keep that door closed.
they can't open it for some reason. I've never
Because
fit-
they're behind you, right?
Yeah, well, and even if they moved my DJ booth, they couldn't open it, and there's some health code reason why they can't.
Really?
Yeah, something to do with the kitchen and the so I don't know. I don't get into it. They said, "Hey, we can't let people go out that way." I said, "All right, whatever."
Yeah.
I go out there. Yeah, I've thought about sometimes setting up my DJ booth out there.
Yeah,
And
but
then, just blocking it off so they can't.
yeah, but then you're giving the people that's outside a show for free though. They don't have to go in.
Yeah.
I mean, they could just show up drunk and then they're already.
Well,
partying
that's
outside.
half the appeal of my club is I played the music outside
Don't say my club. Relax.
so that they hear it walking down the street.
Yeah.
And they go to that other club and they're like, "Oh, this is lame," and then they come back to my club.
Who's playing on the other one? Will Wonder.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
They
Man,
sell
that's
episode
fizzies.
300, dude. We're saying everything,
They
dude.
sell fizzies there.
they sell fizzies at my club too. I was like,
Do they? Mm-hmm. How do they sell them just on the can, or
yeah,
they fancy it
they
up?
can.
Really?
Fancy it up by pouring it into a
Yeah,
plastic cup.
and like
I bet you they got some Zimas back there too.
Maybe
Yeah.
they do like a martini glass. I don't know, dude.
Oh, that'd be fancy.
Hell yeah.
Plastic martini glasses.
Yeah,
right?
I'm looking forward for Halloween and.
What are you gonna be? Are you not gonna tell? Come on. Dude.
I don't care. I'll tell. Well, I don't know yet all the way yet.
Oh.
I've thought about a couple options.
Yeah.
How about a slumlord?
No, I'm actually good.
Fucking thing. Remember that day, Brian?
Yes. I remember
That's
sitting
one
here.
of my favorite
He just,
fucking.
just sat there. It was just he couldn't move much. He just sat there.
Remember that?
Nuh-uh.
You came
The
in
big,
with
tall
the
fucking-
big tall one.
Oh,
with
yeah,
the
yeah,
hands.
yeah, yeah.
Once you
The
put the
fucking-
hands, I'm like, Brian, can you Google this? You're like, God damn.
Oh, when I was a big, I still have that costume.
No, you do.
I was thinking about getting another
It
one.
was in the garage.
I was thinking about getting another one of those.
I
But
do remember that.
I think it's a I think the one I
I'm
don't.
like, Brian, you're gonna get dressed, and it took him forever to put that fucker on. Then he's like, oh, and then, and again, just like us with a Timex suit, you're behind the camera.
Nobody can see shit.
saw.
Nobody sees anything. I just like to show off sometimes. I couldn't DJ with that shit on
Yeah,
either.
that's true. Because you've been two big guys. You've been that one, and then
I was
the,
three.
The Yeti, right?
I was the Yeti one year when we
that
did.
one was cool.
I did the Yeti one year. I did the Mobster one year with the big shoulder
Yeah,
pads.
yeah.
I did.
Monster.
But the big ones like that made me 8 feet tall was the skeleton, Dracula, and like a pumpkin, like a scarecrow pumpkin. And they have another one, I think it's a Frankenstein that I don't have. But they double after I'm done using them as a costume as Halloween decorations. I hang them up at my house.
Yeah, very nice.
They actually are like on the box that like you can wear it. Here's how to wear it, or you can just make it a Halloween decoration. And they even give you the blow ups for the arms.
Ooh, okay.
Damn, you got me a blow up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're single.
Remember we did you were Little John and I was Angel for Halloween? Remember that?
This is the part of the episode when I drop a clip.
Yeah,
There's too much work.
and we get nostalgia about old episodes.
I mean, no cake, no fucking balloons. Like,
Yeah, you remember we had
What's
the
happened?
Well,
the
that's
sneaker
because
cake
last time when we were all together, I did it.
the budget went down since you left. The budget went down since you left, so we can't afford sneaker cakes like
I'm like, I know.
before.
I mean, don't ever put the budget on me because I snuck by on fucking Shins. I'm like, well, he doesn't need that. He's nice, right?
Dude, that has been happening every fucking episode.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I was
300 episodes. The only thing more consistent than Angel is that fucking train.
And I was talking to fucker, and I was talking to Eric about this. I'm like, there's nothing there. I don't know why they're honking.
Hobos.
Hobo.
The hobos
That's
out
what I
there.
told him too.
Hobo
Hobos
Village.
out there.
Yeah.
Hobo Village.
But I thought they got rid of them when they put that building in there.
They're like cockroaches.
Yeah, they come back, especially in this area. There's certain areas I don't even go to in Rose Park because I don't want to be hassled for $1.
Don't really,
Yo, by
we
the
don't
way-
have any hobos in West Point.
Yeah, they don't travel that far
If
north.
you guys do, you shoot him. Yeah, I yesterday I went to Brian's house and he walked me out to my truck and we're just bullshitting and his neighbor is sitting there's a couch in the front yard.
Of course.
Rose Park, right?
Yeah.
And he's sitting with the fucking it wasn't beer. It was like vodka or something.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there with a fucking drink like this.
Big old bottle.
And I look at Brian, I'm like, look at your neighbor, dude. He's like, yeah.
fucking hate those people, man. Like,
Why? Because they're brown?
yeah, no, because their dogs are obnoxious.
Are they brown? They're
Yeah,
brown.
yeah.
Yeah, that's Rose Park.
And there's like 17 of them.
Oh, damn. Well,
Yeah, there's like 17 of them.
That's why they all pay $20
like,
a month.
Literally, and I'm not this guy.
Yeah.
I'm not this guy.
Yeah, you are.
But it's my fucking house, okay?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you've seen my house. So the lawn is in front of my house. They have a park strip that they get to park in, and then they have a lawn on their side of on the driveway.
That's
right?
parking, right?
Right.
Well, that's parking, right?
No. So, but they just come and they I have a tree. They have a tree on theirs. They come and sit on my park strip under my tree. They come and sit on my lawn. They let their animals come on my lawn.
Oh, yeah, that's
and just hang out and chill.
Same with the house in West Valley. There's a
So-
fucking dog right next door.
That was one dog. This is 5 dogs.
See, fuck those.
And they're big dogs. It wasn't like a little dog.
Well,
It's
that
the
fucking
big,
dog was
like
shit
Rottweiler.
right on the driveway.
And so,
Not on the grass part,
so
on the concrete part.
the other day, they're all chilling. Like literally, they have cars all in the driveway, and they're sitting on my lawn, like in like a circle,
Yeah.
drinking on my lawn.
Doing a seance or something.
So I
Yeah.
turn on the sprinklers. I could do
As you
it. I could
should.
do it
Brian's
from,
like, get off my lawn.
I could do it from my couch. So I just go. Boop, boop, boop. I gave him a warning shot. I put it on the park strip first.
Yeah.
and I put it on 5 minutes, and I'm like, if they're still there in 5 minutes, next one is where they're sitting. And guess what? Karma got me, because guess what happened this morning? Water main broke.
No shit.
Yeah, so if I stink a little bit, it's because I have no water at my house today. So
Damn. Dude. Actually, you fucking smell very good. I'm like, oh, he just douched himself.
oh yeah, because I couldn't take a shower, so I had to take a cologne shower.
Hey, you know what? Go to the other house. Be like, hey, bitches, listen, this is still my fucking house.
Mortgage is still in my name, and because West Valley won't let me transfer these utilities over to my name or over to your name, then
I'm like, hey, listen, I'll be what is it? I'll be respectful. I'll shower downstairs.
dude, I remodeled that whole
you did.
the whole downstairs shower, man. Did I send you a picture of it? It looked nice. But yeah, it's
Hey, you really pimped that house up.
yeah. Well, I don't know that I did all that. I didn't paint it or nothing. I just fucking moved all my shit out and.
You know what? Do you have water softener?
Like a water
No, it's the
softener thing.
one thing in our house. Of this fucking
you have it on the other one?
immaculate, no. Of this beautiful, immaculate house. I'm all, where's the water softener?
Yeah.
You got solar panels?
I have
It is
solar
so
panels.
weird.
Those are the only two things I could ever think of to buy for my house.
It is so.
solar panels.
But you don't have a water softener, do you?
No.
But is the only thing.
There's nowhere to put it in either one of my houses.
Okay, relax. Okay.
Well, like in the new house,
I
the
know what
water
you mean.
it's like the water heater is in like a closet in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And the only thing that's in there is that. So there's like no way to hook that up. And then in the other house, when the water heater went out before, I think it's
Before I moved in.
before you moved in, they had to like remove a chunk of the wall to get in there to get it out.
Dude,
Yeah, that was
so I have
that
one.
was very expensive.
So I have one at the house. right?
Hashtag not cheap.
All right.
Ding.
I'm down there, right?
Ding.
You still have Home Depot in the front of your front yard from your neighbors.
I
so-
went to so my house has a water softener, right? And I probably never shower with water softener So it just seems like you shower
Can't
like
get
you,
it off,
you
huh?
can't get it off. It just seems like you're like it's like I just got out of P Diddy party, dude. I'm like I can't get this fucking slippery shit off of
You're all
me.
slippery.
Yeah, it's weird. And
Yeah.
then my mom is like, "Hey, you're running out of salt." That's the first fucking thing ever. I go to Costco again. Shout out to Costco. Put its Instagram handle right here. Same thing. I go in there. I'm like, this is the first time I ever bought these fucking things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those pellets that you have to buy to put in there.
I'll tell you the one thing that we have in the new house that is just is that jacuzzi tub that we have.
I didn't see it.
We have a giant.
Oh, in the
giant
bathroom.
jacuzzi tub. Yeah, in
that's
the
right.
bathroom.
In the master
I thought you
Oh,
meant like
dude.
outside. Yeah.
Dude,
Do you have a
it
shower?
is-
Is it like shower separate, like
Yeah,
a hotel?
I have a big ass shower and then a big jacuzzi tub.
Question is, have you used it
oh, yeah.
with Mama?
Oh, yeah.
Nice, dude.
It's got a bench on it. It's got a like where you can sit on the bench.
Oh,
it's
for
asking
cripples.
for it.
It's for when it
asking
gets
for
too hot.
cripples,
Sit on
yeah.
the bench.
Yeah.
It's asking
cool
for
down.
It. It's asking for sex to be done
Yeah, it
inside
is.
of it.
It's asking for sex to be done inside of it.
It's asking for
Why
it.
don't you put a fucking? Why don't you put a hot tub in your house? Put a hot tub.
Oh, I'm still debating on if I want to build out and
Oh, Brian wanted to add 2 fucking bedrooms in that fucking house.
yeah, 2
How
bedrooms.
much was that gonna be?
150,000.
It's not bad though.
Do two
bedrooms.
25 feet out the back and add another bedroom, a master bathroom, a walk-in closet, and then 2 more rooms.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And make it a
I could dig it out for you.
and I know you could make it a 50. What is it? Make it a 5-bedroom, 2-bathroom house instead of a 3-bedroom, 1-bath house.
How big is it now?
117 square foot. It's very small.
Tiny.
Very small. It would probably double the size, and it would probably be worth
117 square feet.
117.
That's this room.
what 1,000. Well, sorry, 1,700.
Oh,
sorry.
okay. I was-
1,700.
God damn, man.
1,700.
Yeah, I probably ought to break down that fucking wall.
1,700.
Even I
square
went.
I
feet.
got you.
1,700.
Yeah, the house we sold in Bountiful, it was 1,700 square feet.
Yeah.
To go from 17 to 3,800 square feet.
Try doing that in reverse.
That is
going from
baller.
27 to
Jesus
17.
Christ.
That's right. Mine is 1,200.
Yeah. You got a nice house.
But mine is
Too many fucking
Yeah,
stairs.
for me, it's
Too
enough.
many fucking stairs.
Oh yeah.
Fuck them stairs.
You don't
That-
have to go upstairs. Just
Huh?
me, dude. That's where the stabbing cabin is.
I gotta go upstairs just to get to the living area.
Yeah.
Too many fucking stairs.
But mine is like mine is up, right? I mean, you both been in there. Mine is, it's not this. It's this.
Yeah, it's tall.
Do that again.
It's big and tall.
Yeah. It's
Like
not
my
big.
shirt. Like my
It's
shirt.
just tall.
Like my shirt sizes. Big and tall.
Hey, can we talk about this? You were on the fucking Pacific.
Yeah, we talk about it.
And then what happened?
So insurance is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
So, and I'll make it as short because it's a dumb, boring story.
Yeah.
But to get your insurance to pay for shit like that, you got to get a prior authorization. And when you get a doctor and a doctor office and an insurance company and a third party in between them trying to coordinate some bullshit,
Yeah.
fucking so. Probably for like a month or two, I ended up having to go off, just waiting for my prior, because I had a prior auth, and then they had to do a re-prior auth because they changed the rules of what the criteria was I had to meet, which I still met. I met it before, I met it now, but I still had to do another prior auth, and so it took them a month to coordinate. Where I'd call the insurance company and go, hey, what the fuck? And they go, oh, we haven't got the paperwork. And I go, doctors, what the hell? They're like, we sent it 3 times. And I'm going, ugh. Yeah. But, I mean, it was a difference in $300 a month for the prescription or $25 a month for the prescription.
Damn.
You know, and so I went off for a while. Still have lost a good chunk of weight from where I started.
Yeah.
Not dieting, not... Like, I still try to, I still drink zero sugar soda and Diet Mountain Dew because that's... You know what? Don't fucking judge me, all right?
I've given the Diet Mountain Dew like a run. Like it's always in the office, right? Like, I'm going to give it a shot. I remember last time I didn't like it, but maybe this time. No, no, it's not any
every
better.
Wednesday?
It's not any better, right?
There's things that that you like that I don't, It's okay. It's okay.
Like what?
Huh?
Like what?
UFC. Not a fan. Haven't seen any of them.
Okay.
But I like WWE. I mean,
Haven't seen any of those.
Are you
not since you were...
Hey, are you going...
since the 80s, right?
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage.
Hey, did you watch that fucking documentary?
Which one? No, I haven't actually. 'Cause
What?
I haven't had like that much time. It's like 6 fucking episodes.
Yeah, I think I'm in 4.
I haven't had that much time.
Are you gonna go to... What's coming?
SmackDown.
Are you going?
Yep.
You are?
Yep. Got tickets.
Like good seats?
I don't know. I'm not sure how they have it.
Is that at the Delta?
Yeah, it's at Delta. I think they're good seats.
When is it?
The 22nd of November. It's a Friday. So it's TV.
You go with the whole fam?
Yeah. 4 tickets.
Dang.
I'm about to tell them I'm going to sell their fucking tickets.
4 tickets? So not good tickets. not good seats.
No, I got them at pre-sale. So
Oh.
because I go to all of them, so they send me the pre-sale code, so I get them at pre-sale prices. I'm thinking about selling all 3 of their tickets because they ain't watching it with me. I'm sitting in the living room by myself watching on that big ass television I have.
How big is that fucking TV?
85 inches.
This
Well,
fucking thing.
I went from 120 with the projectors, and I had to try to.
Yeah, fuck that thing, dude.
I know it was garbage,
Yeah,
but it was.
every time I make fun of you for that,
it
you're
was
like,
dope as long as it was dark. I mean, like as long as it was pitch black in that motherfucker.
You could watch TV.
Like when we had
you're like, what the fuck are we doing?
when we had Will and those guys over for WrestleMania, that fucking shit was dope.
Yeah,
as
but
fuck.
also fuck Will. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you do, but I just diss on him and that other guy about their wrestling podcast.
yeah.
Hating on my boy Jey Uso and LA Knight and all them.
Is he the one that is related to just how much?
The Rock.
The Rock.
Yeah. Rock just came back too. So.
Nuh-uh.
Yep, just came back at the last pay-per-view.
Just is like, are we done?
I'm all.
I know he used to do this. Nostalgia. He used to do this every time we talk about wrestling before too. He just glaze over. Kind of like I glaze over when we talk UFC stuff,
Yeah, actually, I know for
But I would still make sure I had the screen up with the fucking fight card on it for you.
God damn, dude. Good fucking days, dude. Good fucking times.
I bought me a.
So you do know you ruined this podcast, right? When you left?
Did I?
Yeah.
Ruined it
Yeah.
when you left.
After you left, Justin's like, Fuck this.
Well, you know,
No, we're just
do
like
we
everybody
want
out
to
there.
talk about that? Or I mean, I thought we were going to have good times. I mean, we could talk about
No, I don't know what the fuck you're about to say, but maybe not.
the situation in which I left and how
Situation.
how I could have come back, but
Oh, I want to hear about it. This sounds juicy.
Oh, damn.
oh no, I kept telling Angel, I'm like, dude, I'll come back. I just can't do it that day. We got to do it another day,
Oh, yeah. 'Cause it was
and we
playing.
could never coordinate because when I
Yeah,
first
but you want to do it on a Tuesday morning.
Because when I first started doing it with you guys, it was during the pandemic. I was just Brian fucking, Angels.
You were just Brian Molina.
I was Brian Molina. I wasn't DJ Bad Boy Brian anymore. I thought I'd retired. And then I started getting those gigs at Chakra. And when I started doing Chakra, it was only Saturday nights, so
Yeah, that's
it
right.
still worked.
That's right.
And then they
they got greedy, huh?
they wanted more. They wanted more of my time, and they wanted to give me money.
Shaka was like, "You're on that podcast every Friday,
Yeah.
right?" He's like, "Yeah." How much do they pay you? They're like, "Nothing." Oh,
We'll double it.
yeah, like we'll give you $20 a night. You're like, right? Yeah, it's a lot
I
better.
was like, dude, I'd have done it for a bar tab.
I don't think a bar tab is good for you, dude.
Not to listen to
I
that
know.
fucking UFC talk. Sold.
Never have to talk about fucking UFC ever again. Hell yeah, let's go. But no, it was just, and so we could never coordinate another day to do it, and so, and then y'all brought in good buddy
Jack Cousteau.
and I was like, okay, cool. Well, no,
Jack also bought a house.
I'm glad that.
Oh.
Jack bought a house, moved in with his girlfriend.
Yo, everybody fucking
Yeah, dude.
just kind of took it to the next level from this podcast.
Well,
Well,
some people
not
that-
everybody,
well,
right?
some people
Not everybody. There are a couple people.
No, the Jack. I for just so you guys to know, I asked Jack. I'm like, hey, just so you know, we're getting together. The first time I asked him, he didn't respond. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll never bother you again. And then because he still does the thumbnails, and I say, hey, just so you know, Monday we're gonna get together with. I'm gonna get together with the boys for the 300 episode. And he was like, oh, so, he was like, sorry, I thought I answered, but I can't. And I was like, of course.
Hey,
You're lost, dude.
yeah, I'm just down the street, so.
I know, dude. I drive forever. You're coming from another state. This motherfucker can see the studio from his backyard, dude.
For real.
And he still couldn't do the podcast.
This was before I moved. This was after Grandma died. Sure. It was 2 years ago? 2 years?
Is it 2 years?
Yeah, it was 2 years ago. Yeah. Because
damn.
I bought the house a year after she passed, and
Yeah.
I've been living in that house now a year, so it's been 3.
You've been in there for a year?
Yeah.
How long have you been
Here-
doing this
here
by
in April.
yourself?
Since January.
So it's almost been a year, huh?
But yeah, it's that's the only reason I didn't come back is we could never coordinate a time for all three of our big ass egos to get in a room together and
Well, we're like Oasis, right?
yeah.
We are like the
yeah.
Oasis brothers, right?
Yeah.
So which one is which?
It doesn't matter. We hate each other.
We fucking hate each other. It doesn't matter. We're both
But
Gallagher.
when we perform in the studio, in
fucking
the
magic.
office,
We're
there's
magic.
Special, it's special.
Fucking magic.
But leading up to that, just trash.
when we perform, we're a wonderland. But other than that,
Wonderland, Wonderwall.
Wonderwall. God
Wonderwall.
damn it! I ruined a joke.
God damn
Fuck
it.
me,
Fucking-
dude. It's because I'm
Don't
brown.
fucking-
Yo, that person that came a couple days ago, Lola.
Lola.
She said, "Oh, this is
Kanye.
Kanye West and P Diddy."
Except that's a gun, not a bottle of lube, right? or a dildo.
And I was like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, you know what?
Can we talk about that?
Why not? Why
Can we
can't
talk
we talk
about
about,
that?
it? 50 Cent be talking about it all the time.
So
Yeah, he's the perfect guy to be
what
talking about.
happens when this all shakes out? Like, is there a way in life that this actually, and I'm just hear me out,
Just spitballing.
where this really goes and starts to affect other individuals in the hip hop community? Like, when I say Jay-Z, do you think he?
Oh, he goes
is
on
really,
Nino Brown. He goes on Nino Brown
Yeah,
on
do you think
everybody.
that- of course he's gonna. If they don't kill him first,
They're gonna go on Nino
he's
Brown.
gonna sing like a canary.
Oh yeah. And he wasn't a very good singer to begin with, but yes.
Do you think he really had anything to do with Biggie's?
I would hope not. I would hope.
Me too. But I'm just saying, you're talking about conspiracy.
I think
right
he did
here.
have something probably to do with Tupac and the whole Keefy D and all that whole situation because they were.
Yeah.
But, God, I would hate to think that you'd kill your best friend.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't. I mean, I think he could have made more money with Biggie alive than he could with Biggie dead.
He got pretty
well,
big
because-
right after that. He got
Well,
pretty
but
big.
yeah, I know, but like he had only had one album at that point,
That's what I'm saying.
and that album was big. Ready to Die.
Are you talking about PD or talking about
no,
Biggie?
Ready to Die album was huge.
Who's?
Biggie's Ready to Die album.
Okay.
And then
But that was like the only one, right? He
that
only
was
had
the
one
only
album.
Yeah, he only had one.
'Cause I've heard that. I've heard that.
And he had the Life After Death in the can. It was pretty much done, and they were going to release it.
Because I've heard that that argument of like, why does people think that Biggie is the best? He put out one album.
yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You know,
How many did Pac do?
he did 5 before he died, and then more than 5 after he died. But from what I heard,
Isn't that
from
weird?
what I know about Tupac, because I
guess even Michael Jackson put one after he died.
yeah, but even the big fan that I am of Pac is that he would he recorded a new like all the time. He treated that shit like a full-time job.
They let him record in prison, didn't they?
Yeah. Well, he was writing in prison.
Yeah.
He was writing in prison.
Tupac.
He was writing a lot in prison. That's why when he came out, that All Eyes on Me album was 2 discs because he had so much material from when he was in prison.
Wait, can I express my ignorance about this?
Yeah.
What did he go to prison for?
He was in. So a young lady got sexually assaulted, and he was in the area, and I again don't know if I don't know if they ever came to the conclusion that he did it or didn't do it, but it was one of those.
Guilty by
it was one of those
association.
situations where they arrested him, and this goes to speak to people not managing their money well. Tupac didn't have a lot of money. He spent it. He was like Hammer. He spent it as fast as he made it. And so when they threw him in jail, his bond was a lot. That's why he sat in jail for a long time, and that's why he ended up going to death row, because Suge Knight posted his bond. I think his bond was like $1 million, and he didn't have it, and he didn't have assets to cover $1 million bond, even as a hip hop superstar, because he was spending money like water. And so he sat in jail for a long time, waiting for his trial, like what P Diddy's about to do.
Right.
He's gonna sit in jail for. I mean, they said no bond for him.
Yeah, because he wants to testify so fucking bad.
Yeah,
That's
he's
what people are
foaming out
afraid
the
of.
mouth.
But he'll sit for a while until something.
So yeah,
weird
somebody
happens.
got sexually assaulted, and they pointed the finger at him and a couple other people.
When you watch that fucking video of him beating Cassie,
Oh,
you ever watch that
yes,
video?
yes.
And to me, I'm like, oh,
You're a piece of
you're
shit.
a real piece of
you're
shit.
garbage.
And the fact that was like normal day life for you, right? That you could do that in a public hotel and get away with that. You're a piece of shit.
He's a piece of garbage. And
Yeah.
whatever happens to him, he probably deserves everything.
Yeah, but this is
He's an R. Kelly,
but this
right?
is my problem
Same
with
guy,
this. dude.
same fucking guy.
Uh,
You're a
But
real
this is
piece
my
of shit.
problem with this though. It seems like
Don't
No,
stand up for him, right?
no, but the worst thing about R. Kelly is legitimately as a
Well, he fucked minors,
as,
right?
as a young
He fucked kids, right?
right. But as a young
so
but hold on.
no,
Let me
no.
finish this. Let me finish it. As a young, like a teenager, right? We knew what R. Kelly was for fucking ever.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Like
No, I
we
get
knew
that.
we knew what he was doing, and for some reason, as a community of hip hop or artists or whatever R&B, they accepted it.
Can I say something out of ignorance right now?
Yes.
And if I'm wrong, then
Then you get canceled?
Because it doesn't matter. anyway,
Half the
right?
time I say all of my stuff out of ignorance.
Do you think that the hip hop community is more tolerant
Yes.
to
You don't even
actions like that?
you don't
Ooh,
you
that's a
don't
good
have to finish that
question.
sentence. Yes, I think that people I think it's because of the relationship with and.
Well, is that why everybody wants to be a rapper?
Don't take it from this guy.
Sign me up.
Don't take it from this guy. But the relationship with the justice system that we are more acceptant of. Well, you haven't proven anything,
Right.
and I'm gonna go there right now, and it might make him mad, but that's why they were cool with what happened. Were so supportive of what happened with Michael Jackson too.
He was never proven guilty.
Exactly, but
He paid a lot of people off.
but there's a lot of things that say, he innocent until proven guilty, right?
Yeah.
But the relationship with minorities and the justice system is so poor that
I agree.
we tend to side with the perpetrators
Yeah.
until they're proven guilty, like we did with R. Kelly, because we know the justice system is played against us in the system. And then when I say us, I say minorities in general. Like, it's stacked against the poor. It's stacked against minorities, just right off the get.
Yeah.
And so I do believe that we're.
Is JC going down?
Huh?
Is JC going down?
No, I don't. I really don't think that anybody else is going to go down.
But you know what? You know what it feels like to me, and obviously I'm talking out of my asshole right now. It seems like everybody knows about these things, but no one says anything until it's out. Then it's he's been a piece of shit forever, and then you go, well, where were you?
I have not met that many famous people, but I've met a lot of famous people.
Yeah,
and I knew about the secret society for a long time.
Okay,
like hip hop artists that are secretly homosexuals, but it's not okay back in the 2000s and the 90s to be homosexual. It's a lot more accepted now, and that is 100% great that you got artists that are openly homosexual, and it's totally fine, and people still buy their music and still listen to them. But like back in the day, if you were
for sure
homosexual and a hip hop artist, you go shoot down the charts, and nobody ever hears from you.
It was used
again.
as a blackmail tool.
Yeah,
I mean, easy
time,
say.
right?
I'm not an English cigarette.
you got like the Saucy Santana who is openly homosexual. You got the Lil Nas X's. You got people that are non-binary.
Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
Relax a little. Dude.
Sometimes they do. Right? It's like chill out. All right, we got it. We understand.
It's like
you're pushing envelopes, and that's great. But
listen, I'm gonna get canceled after this, but I've been drinking, so I don't care. Sam Smith.
Oh yeah, Sam Smith. Yeah,
full on gay.
Right.
I respect him 100%.
Oh yeah,
but now he's coming out of seeing in like dresses, like, and you go, all right, dude, we get it, you're gay, but.
It's just pushing the angel, the devil and angel things with like.
God damn it, dude! Don't be fucking throwing my business out there.
No, pushing the.
Just because I wear high heels in the office doesn't mean you can fucking.
Well, but
Do you remember when you're? I'm going to tell you something.
I know where he's going.
But I want you to guess them all. You wear women's clothes.
I was here for that.
Yep.
I was here. I remember when you told everybody.
Convinced about. Well, he wears women's underwear, right?
Well,
I'm good. I'm good with that.
What makes you say that? What made you think that?
Because the way that if you remember, you led up to this for a week.
Before we recorded,
I'm going to drop some news to you, and it's going to blow your mind. And I've wanted to say this forever.
Yeah.
But I knew he knew about it, right? Because it was always.
Yeah, it was always.
But I thought
hush.
It's got to be so outlandish
that
I've got to be like against the grain. And then when you told me you're like 1 minute feet, I'm like,
that's it.
But that's it. I was just kind of expecting something a little bit more, like.
Yeah.
So that's where my mind went. I'm like, well, yeah, where's women's underwear?
But the way you sold it.
But the funniest thing is that him and his wife. We're in the same page before I even mentioned what the thing was, and it's like, what do you think?
Well, like both guessed it. That was our guess together. It was like 1, 2, 3, women's clothes. We both said it together.
You all De La Hoying it up, huh? But like seriously, like I knew what it was because I've known you for 20 years, and so I already knew long before anybody said anything about it. And the way you sold it, it was like homosexual.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Wear women's clothing, like just the way you sold it. It didn't have to be that.
Yeah.
But like it was so sold, like this big.
Because what else could it have been other than those two? Like I'm
like this.
Yeah, I guess after I said it, you're like, oh, that's it.
Yeah, because to me, that's not that.
But do you know why
You want to know how many?
I hid it for so long? It's because of him.
Because of his.
Because
he's
he's the total opposite.
right.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, oh, I can't just say.
He doesn't send you the feet memes.
no, never. Thank God, right?
He sends them to
Right?
me.
Thank God, right?
Well, I got you on that one.
Yo, there's another guy out there. I won't call him out, but I'll tell you guys later.
Oh, you know one?
I'll tell you guys later. But he's into feet now, and I found out like a couple months ago. I'm like, oh, and he's like, oh yeah, and I was like, all right. He comes the memes. Yeah, I found out. I was like, oh, I didn't know I have a brother in the media into feet too.
Dude, I cannot tell you how many females that I know that have told me a story about making like more money than you should for pictures of feet.
Yeah.
Like not pictures of anything but their feet, but just pictures of their feet.
I've told a couple people to do it.
And I'm like, good, awesome hustle, but why would you pay $300 for a picture of somebody's feet?
I mean, I don't know about that.
Well, you know, when you got more dollars than you got cents, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you'll pay.
I mean,
I paid $700 for a toilet that I guess I could have got it for $150.
Right? See? But how common is it for you to meet an individual who you know is loaded, right? You know, that guy's got a lot of money. But you go, he's not a good looking guy, right? He's not a good looking guy, right? And if it's not the money that attracts, and you can say that money attracts women, not a lot of women, and not the women that are not going to stick around.
Not the keepers.
Right?
Yeah.
So for a guy to be like, well, I need to get my rocks off too, of course they'll pay that kind of money for it because it's not like they get something every single day, right? It's very hard to find a good-looking guy.
One thing I wanted to do with Angel for like the longest time. You remember how we used to do the music things?
Yeah.
I wanted to do hot or not hot, and show him pictures of somebody's feet, and go.
We still can.
Can you do the Ray Charles thing? Can you tell by their feet if they're cute or not cute?
Ooh, that's
we
good.
should do it,
That's
B.
good.
Like you ever see Ray Charles?
Yeah.
He would feel their
hand.
He would feel their wrist and be able to tell if he
Big old blind boner he would get on.
Yeah.
Hell
Like he'd
yeah.
feel their wrist, and if I don't know what he'd feel in their wrist, but he'd shake their hand and feel their wrist, and he'd be able to tell if.
I just saw a meme, and it was Ray Charles. It's like, in all of my times with Diddy, I never saw anything weird.
I love it. But
Damn it, I was gonna say something. I also thought about. I mean, I've told a couple of people to do the foot thing, but like, let me ask you this: if your girlfriend came to you and she went, "Hey, I want to do an OF of just feet," would you be down?
no, absolutely not.
Really?
Yeah,
If it was just feet,
no.
what about you?
Just feet? Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
How come?
Huh? Because I'm rich. I don't need the money. Remember, I got two houses.
both of us.
Remember, I got two houses, and I got a raise at my job. I'm good. I don't need the money that bad.
Well, I have a house. It parks behind my house.
Yeah, your
right?
house, your house payment is as much as both my house payments combined, probably. But yeah, I don't need the money like to that point.
Yeah, but what if
If
she?
I
that
needed-
was
what
good
if
for her
she wanted it?
self-esteem?
Yeah.
What if she wanted
If
that?
she wanted to do it and it made,
and it made her feel sexy?
my problem is this.
and then you get your dick sucked more often?
My problem is this: is the conversations that those people would have with her.
Okay,
That would
okay,
be a hoot.
No,
Would
but
be-
That would be
okay,
a
but,
hoot.
but what about this? Because I thought about this. What if she comes to you and she goes, "Hey, I want to do a thing for feet, and I want you to have access to it, so you know I'm not fucking around,
Right.
So you know I'm not doing anything."
I mean, because
know.
like
Or
just in real life, right? You I think you both met Jasmine.
Yeah.
Right? She already has to block people
Okay.
from, sending her inappropriate things and stuff. And it's unfortunate in the world we live in that people think that it's just so fucking
I'm sorry
cool
about that, by the way.
I feel
I
it.
had
I
to.
feel
I
it.
had to send it.
I have to do it all the time.
just to like lead the conversation with a dick pic. That's the life the world we live in, where a guy goes, you know what? I think she's cute. You know what she really wants to see?
My dick.
My fucking hard dick. So I'm just gonna send that, and I'm gonna say, what would you do with it?
Yeah.
Or some fucking other inappropriate ass shit with that, right? And so
You know where I don't like this conversation?
What?
Because I have daughters.
Yeah.
So I feel you.
Yeah, and so that's why I would say no, because the inappropriateness of the not that I'm worried about her or anything like that,
No, I think
because she knows what she has, I'm okay. But like the fact that like the inappropriateness of the people that would be subscribing to that may not be on level with something that I find to be morally against how I feel about people. Like when I hear about somebody like trying to hit on my girl, it makes me want to fight somebody. And you know me, I'm not a fighter. But like it makes me angry.
But there's not a part of you that goes like, but that's mine though.
Well, right, but up to a point where she's mine.
Yeah.
And you're still being disrespectful to me.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Yeah, there's two things you can get in this weather right now.
This is my club.
You can get fucking allergies, or you can get these fucking hands. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't throw them often, so they're.
Brian, you even know how to fight?
Hey,
Yeah,
zoom into my face when he said that. When he said that.
man, I ain't no UFC fighter, but I'm a big motherfucker. I hold my own. All right, you gonna know I was there in the morning. All right, you gonna look in the mirror and be like, "Oh yeah, I got."
What does Colin says? I'm gonna keep him busy.
Yeah.
Better pack a lunch, motherfucker.
Puff him up.
Right?
So if it starts with feet, and that's what somebody gets their rocks off, right?
Yeah.
If that's like they're like not into fucking buttholes or whatever,
Yeah.
but the feet is the one thing that does. When you get to that point, what's the next step? Are you looking for feet with missing toes?
No.
More?
No, they like squishy stuff.
No, I don't.
He doesn't, but other people that I know that have sold feet pics.
Because we talk about this when I
like
Okay,
feet
but
pics and stuff.
But if you're talking to a girl, and I'm making this whole
Yeah.
If you're talking to a girl and she's like, "I'll send you a picture of my feet,"
Yeah.
or would you rather see a picture of my butthole? Which way are you going? Ooh, I love the fact that you had to pause on
The
this.
buttholes all look the same.
But they don't. We talked about the
But
bicycle spokes.
think of it like
right?
this. Think of it as a business, right? Feet, and this goes back to maybe the conversation we were talking about earlier today in a chat. Feet, then put those feet in some fucking grapes, make some wine. You get to drink that wine. You can sell the wine. Hey, here's my feet. Here's the wine I made with them feet.
Yeah.
It's like, but like I said, it's the inappropriateness of where it goes next.
Yeah.
Like for Angel, like summertime open toe shoes.
Yeah, that's
It's like
that's-
Pornhub for him.
That's Pornhub outside.
Pornhub outside,
Free
real
Pornhub.
life.
Yeah.
IRL.
Yeah. But don't get me wrong, dude. I mean, so just like I can go out and be like, oh, this is Bang Bros right here. I also go out and I'm like, oh, that's fucking Ghetto Gaggers. So, I'm like, I'm like, bitch, you should be wearing socks and fucking tennis shoes.
Shit. But yeah, I mean, like, where do you go next? And I mean, like, because there's all kinds of things you could do to like make money sexually.
Yeah.
You could sell your panties. They're just used panties.
Yeah, bitches sell their fucking
flip
flip-flops and socks.
flops and socks. Yeah, dirty, sweaty socks.
Well, you didn't have to put that out there.
Hot yoga socks.
Yeah.
Or you know what I mean? Like, there's so many things you can do, but it's just that escalation. It's like you may start selling your feet pics and then forget not to fucking sell your vagina pictures. I don't know. It's the gateway drug into fucking other shit, right?
Now, Now let's be honest. If there was a market, and I'm telling you, just like how we think it's easy to have a girl just selling feet pics, and she makes good money. If there was the same market for guys' feet, would you guys do it? Like if there was like a just I know it's hard to believe, but just think about the same marketing for girls' feet, guys' feet. Would you do it?
Justin, you answer that. Would you sell
Probably.
Would you sell pictures of your feet?
Probably.
So I so hate my feet so much. You saw the shoes I just bought to cover up.
I have nice feet.
Time out. Are we timing out?
This fucking guy, yeah. Fuck this whole feet talking. We're done with that shit. This guy
He's a fucking hater.
bought Crocs.
Oh.
Hey,
Hold on. I did not buy Crocs.
Hold
We're
on.
done.
He thinks because they're Nike's Crocs, he gets a pass.
Let me show you. I'm gonna show you.
And
you
he
tell
wore
me.
he was wearing them last night when I went to his house.
Only because you were there.
And I just wanted to spit on his face. Go ahead.
They're
Go
Nike
ahead, Justin.
Jordan Roams.
Go ahead, Jay.
They look like Crocs.
Do you go outside the house in those?
Hell yeah.
Hey, we don't have to do another episode after this, right? this is
When you get home after wearing those outside, the family's still at home, right? When you go home, they haven't
teach
packed
me-
up their
they
shit
teach
and
me-
left.
So I have these sandals.
first
right?
mistake right there. Yeah.
With like straps and they're closed toe sandals.
Okay.
They call them my grandpa sandals, and they fucking hate them when I wear them. All I want is some fucking slides that I can wear. I have Minnetonka moccasins that are like house slippers,
Right.
But they fucking get stinky on the inside because after a while, you're wearing them around the house
I'm
all
sure
the time.
those breathe really well,
Dude,
too.
I can fucking sanitize them because they're made of fucking like plastic crock.
You just put them in the dishwasher?
But
Yeah,
you know
you
what
know?
you think though? But you know how you stop that is you get a regular flip flops.
Right, but I don't like my toes.
But you're not looking at your toes.
I'm looking at my toes, and when I go out, I don't want people looking at my toes. I don't like my toes.
But I thought you were like an advocate of getting your toes done.
I do get my toes done,
But
but,
then-
that's to get them clipped. I don't get them painted and fucking
I know, but I'm
designs or
saying they gotta
get
make it
fucking
look
French tips
decent.
on them. I get it.
Anyway, Brian, you bought Crocs. Get out of this room.
I almost wore them here just to fucking piss you off.
Fucking-
I was gonna wear them here, but I was like, you know what? I need something that's close toe. I need something that I can get rid of these sandals that I can keep clean, and when they get like smelly, I can clean them. Like I can take sanitizer wipes and clean them up. My Minnetonkas have fabric in them. I can't wash them because they're made of leather.
Dude, I have Nike flip flops, and that was even before I got into fucking sneakers.
And
right?
so I went to Nike and I'm like, what do they have that's closed toe that I can buy?
Yeah.
They had a bunch of slides.
Del, do you have a girlfriend already? Huh? Yo, I got you.
And so I'm like, Jasmine has Crocs. King has
Hey, are
Crocs,
you a
2 pairs of
landlord?
Crocs.
I
yeah,
got
because
you.
he buys Crocs with the whole family too.
King has 2 pairs of Crocs. Jalen has Crocs.
how
Everybody
much-
has
You
Crocs.
put the little things on them?
How much?
Yeah,
shit?
oh,
charms on 'em?
With Jazz, let
I
me show
saw.
you.
I saw Jazz's fucking story.
saw
I love
Jazz's?
my Crocs. I was like, fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
Jazz
dude.
has fucking. She has neck braces around her motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang myself after listening to this fucking conversation with it. For Christ's sake.
Just whatever you want to do, whatever you say, Brian. You're not gonna get a pass from this. You're a fucking sneakerhead. You're wearing Crocs.
She doesn't have them on her actual story.
I gotta pee.
Go pee.
God damn, nothing's changed.
No.
It's all the same shit. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I just was trying to find something that I could wear out without putting on shoes and socks and
Yeah.
you know, like something I could wear to the grocery store, something I could wear literally Monday through Friday until I go to the club. I literally go from my house to the car to take the kids to school, back to my house to work, to go back to pick them up, and every now and again I go to a grocery store or a convenience store to get some shit. And
Wear
that's
your
it.
fucking sneakers.
I don't want to put on socks, and you can't wear shoes without sneakers. Without
Brian, I don't wear flip flops anywhere outside of my house.
well, and that's what I was trying to do. I don't want to put on socks. I don't want to put, like today, I had to put on socks because I'm here with y'all. So I had to put on real shoes with socks.
Yeah, but you have to match the fucking yellow. You can't just bring any fucking, you can't bring gray Crocs.
Well, right? That too. But like when I go to the grocery store to buy some, because we're low on noodles for spaghetti and I gotta go run, I need something I can run in.
Yeah.
Something I can wear to keep my feet warm while I'm sitting at my desk in my office. Chill out, bro. I don't wear them to the club.
Well, just don't wear them when I come over.
I'm wearing them every time you come over from now on.
Fuck you, Brian. I fucking hate you. You stupid Croc.
And I'm gonna buy you a pair just so you can.
Don't you
Dude,
ever
it's like
waste
walking.
your fucking money.
It's like walking on a cloud.
Don't you ever waste
They are
your money.
so
Brian,
They are so.
Brian, don't
They are
buy me
so
a
comfy. They're like walking on a cloud, bro.
don't buy me no fucking
You're a
Crocs,
fucking
Brian.
hater. You know what? Motherfuckers are haters. All right. Y'all motherfuckers are haters. I started drinking before I got here, so.
Oh yeah, I had a beer.
You want me to tell you a
mean,
story? You want me to tell you a shitty story? I almost forgot we were doing this until you texted me and told me, "Hey, guess what? Justin just walked in." I'm like, "Oh shit."
Get the fuck out. Are you serious?
Yeah, I was sitting on my couch watching TV and I'm like, "Oh fuck, it is
That's
Monday."
how much impact this fucking podcast has.
No, it's not
Everybody
that.
just forgets
I
about it.
had a long day.
Oh yeah.
I
tell
to
you
the
what,
fact
we-
that I'm sitting at home drinking
We
a
had-
tall boy.
We had a long day too, dude. There's some heads that roll.
Ooh,
today. Let's just say it like
heads
that.
were rolling.
Heads.
Yeah, big heads or little heads?
Little heads, but
Okay, it still sucks when little heads roll.
Oh, yeah.
It still sucks when little heads roll.
First thing in the morning, you're like basically you figured out you're doing that, but anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh dude.
Yeah.
My least favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
And I've been managing people for 12 years now.
Dang.
My least favorite. If I'm gonna say this, if you're manage people and you have a good day when you have to tell people that they're not going to be employed any longer, you're in the wrong fucking business, in my opinion. Like
Or you're in the right business.
those days are shitty because and when you feel like when you're happy about firing people, either they were really shitty people employees, or you're a boss, you're not a leader, you're just a fucking mean ass boss that fucking bosses people around. And I've been managing people for 15 years. I think I have. It's so funny, like the new ways the world works is like they won't let you manage more than 15 people at a time. They call it span of control.
180.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I was managing 45 all by myself for like years.
179 today.
But do you manage them?
78.
Like, do you manage them? Like, when they get to the job sites, do you actually have to do anything, or is there somebody else there to make sure that they dig that ditch right?
We manage the people that manage them.
You manage the schedule that gets them there, right?
No, we manage the people that manage them.
Yeah. Let's not talk about work.
Yeah,
It was a
please.
shitty day today.
Yeah.
That's what we were just talking about. How I had a shitty day,
It was a
and I
bad
forgot we were doing the podcast until
You
you
forgot he was fucking a podcast because you came in early, and I texted him and said, "Hey, just so you know, we're here." And he's
all,
like,
"Oh shit!"
Yeah,
"I'm like, that's how much this podcast
I
has
threw
an
my
impact."
I threw my Crocs off so fast. I threw my Crocs off so quick to get here.
Just fucking got his eyes lost in them.
I threw my Crocs off
Hey,
so fucking fast.
300 episodes
Yeah.
in the 5, 6, whatever years this has been, right? What has been your pick? Just a few offhand. What was your favorite interviews?
We talk about this, right? Keith is up there.
Yeah.
I was so excited to interview Richard Marcosian with the homeless and all that stuff. I was very excited about that. I was very excited about having a pilot. Yeah, have all my questions answered. And something that I always said, and I will say until the end of my days, just sitting here with the fans, with the friends and the fellas. That's like, some of my best episodes for me, at least. Regardless of if people out there go, fuck this episode. Let's just not doing. They're not talking about anything. Just the fact that I'm hanging out with friends. That's fucking awesome.
It was always just like when I was here. It was always just an opportunity to come and hang out with the fellas.
This became like our man cave.
Because this was before you were living with me.
Yeah.
And so it just became an opportunity to see Angel, come hang out with Justin.
Yeah.
You know, and just shoot the shit and see how everybody was doing. That was always.
Yeah, and then you ruined it, but yeah.
Well, and then it became a job, and
then all of a sudden money became more important to Brian than his friends.
well,
then now,
and then Brian said, "When this podcast, I will never be able to afford Crocs." So I gotta go somewhere.
What kind of friends do I have when you guys diss me on my Crocs?
What about you?
the Keith one,
yeah, for sure.
was I talk about it all the time. The fact that we went there, we did it there, and he was so gracious enough to sit down for as long as he did. Taking Dre there, that was when I was like, oh, this might be something, right?
Yeah.
Like we've actually created something from simple shooting the shit on my couch.
Yeah.
One day saying, oh, that'd be fun, right? Mm-hmm. To the follow through. And then, I mean, look where you're at now.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking incredible, right?
Yeah.
Do we get rich? No. But look at all the friends we made.
Do we get poor? Yeah.
But look at all the friends we made.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
Absolutely.
Like you can never take it back. Dre, Will, the Mariahs, Billy, all of the Beans and Rice guys, the Lake Talk guys, like everybody that we met along the way is like, you've enriched yourself. Like that's everything right now. And those relationships will last and last and last. And this may come, this may go.
Yeah.
Pretty special, dude. Pretty fucking special.
Yeah. No, it was cool. I think getting that bug in your head to like, dude, maybe we should do something. We have fun when we're together. And nowadays, the fact that I get to sit with, because obviously people don't get to see it, but like I get to podcast with this guy every fucking day.
Yeah.
And
people heard what happens in our office.
and when he lived with me, me and him used to, even though I wasn't on the show anymore, we would still pod every day at the kitchen table over whatever that thing
and
you
since
would
we're
make.
not being recorded, this shit that we say.
Oh my god! Same with him. Same with him. The shit you guys say.
But it was always the goal of, I just want to create an environment where you're just sitting with your friends, and the people listening were just somebody else in the room.
Oh damn!
Oh come on, man! He's been off for a while.
Dude, he's gonna be like, "Hey, I gotta go."
That means he's got to take the garbage out in the street.
Yours is on a Tuesday.
You have one of those too. The alarm to remind you got to take the garbage. Yeah, I have
or I'll forget, and I'll wake up in the morning and go, "Fuck!"
You know what's weird? I take mine probably like once every 3 weeks.
Yeah, because you don't. It's just you, bro.
Yeah.
I have a family of 4. He has a family of 4. I take mine out. I have 2 garbage cans, and I still have to take that shit out every week. Or
F4.
Yeah.
Or I end up going, "Hey, Mom, is it cool if I bring some garbage over and throw it in here?"
Brian, what's your favorite episode?
My favorite episode that
obviously the you've been here for. I'm not either with us or just behind the camera.
I don't really have a favorite episode. I like I said, I just enjoyed coming here and hanging out with you guys and shooting the shit. And I thought that the episode where we had the shoe cake was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But there was like never really any like guests that I was like, oh, that, because I wasn't there for the Keith episode that everybody talks about. And so I was just happy to be a part of the situation after. God, I probably could have been part of probably episode. What were the ones you did after when you guys moved in to this building? I had literally been talking to you about it. You're like, yeah, man, we're looking for somebody to come in and do. And you kept telling me the guy's name who you wanted to find somebody to be like. Was it Jamie? Jamie.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I could do that. yeah, we're looking for somebody, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I just didn't want to. I just didn't want to involve somebody because I knew that we weren't getting paid for it, so I wasn't gonna be like, "Hey, Brian, you want to do this?" When we're not.
And then you finally like, well, do you just want to come do it? And I'm like, sure. And then we hooked it all up and made it all work.
It was funny, dude, because I'll be honest with you.
That episode where who was it that we put the fucking things on their arm and made them drink?
Yeah, Dan.
Why we put the shocker shits on them? That shit was funny as fuck to me. Like I laughed so hard I was crying.
I tell you what, every now and then I go to the Instagram of the podcast and I just watch the fucking clips. Dude, I go half hour, 45 minutes. I'm like, I've been watching clips forever. Yeah. I'm like, they're sort of funny because especially once you go back to where like all three of us were here, because like we were making fun of things and we were just looking at the internet and shit. It's like those are like the best parts, the best times ever. But yeah, the one you're talking about is Dan.
The Tajín episode. The Tajín when you guys
clip that we
watching you almost fucking vomit him.
Yeah, that was fucking
I mean, anytime you guys put your guys' self in immense fucking grossness or pain was fucking funny as shit.
Hell yeah!
Because I just sat behind the camera.
And then we did the fucking the beans, right? Yeah. The little Jack was here for that one.
Yeah.
The one. What are they called?
The jelly beans.
What are they? What is that?
Oh, the one with the stinky jelly bean thing.
So it's either a good one or a bad one.
Yeah. I had to throw that fucking thing away because anytime you open it, it smelled like fucking. I had one of those.
And fish.
It smelled like fucking assholes. Yeah,
I'm telling you, dude.
Train's still there, man. It's reminding you.
I'm telling you.
Reminding you, eh?
No, I will say this though. I could be wrong, but out of I feel like nowadays, our peers, they have the internet access to it, right? And then they put it on their video and shit. And I could be wrong, but I'm pretty fucking sure we started that. Obviously not at a global level, right? But like here, we're like, hey, Brian can come and do this shit, and then we were like, dude, watch this, and then boom, it comes out. And as guests, you're looking at it, and as a viewer, you're watching it too. It's like I'm like, oh, dude, we took this to the next level.
And when this guy would bust my balls because I wasn't paying attention and doing my job like I was supposed to, I'm like, dude, I'm here for free. Chill the fuck out. I'm like, no, Brian. Or like when you guys would fuck with me because I couldn't spell shit.
Those were the best.
I had to get a whole.
I'm like, wait, you manage people? You can't spell people.
Like behind the scenes shit.
I brought
a whole fucking.
No wonder why you quit.
I brought a whole extra monitor on top of the monitors we already had here, just so I could fucking misspell shit in private because they kept fucking with me.
Hey,
I went to public school too, motherfucker. Right?
No, I'm the worst, so don't feel bad. But again, we broke each other's balls.
Yeah,
people loved it.
That was the best part of it.
People loved it.
And I feel like that's how this started, right? Because you and I were busting each other's balls at your house, and then people would just fucking laugh and we're like, hey, what if we do this like every week?
A couple guys that didn't know anything about it.
Not a fucking thing,
anything about it. We bought a kit and we just went with it.
That was cool too. Watching you grow from because you had an idea. You had an idea, and I remember you telling me that you met this guy that wanted to do it, like because and then like you learning about that Rogue, and then learning about the cameras and the mics.
Remember the first one, the little fucking box. I mean.
Shout out to Hellbach. He has it still?
I think he does.
That motherfucker. Oh, he's going to be listening to this one because you guys are back.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I feel like I've had some of the funnest moments in here. And also, going to funnest moments, I feel like all three of us got to cry in this fucking in this fucking place too. Because you cried about Aunt Melinda, you cried about Grandma. I cried about when I got divorced and all that stuff. Like I was going through so much, and I just fucking just let it all out. And I feel like it's fucking awesome how people get to see us just laughing our ass off and be like, laughing at each other and shit, like making fun of each other, like in a hard way. To be like yeah, but we're still tight and we're still friends and we still fucking cry together and shit. That was fucking cool.
Yeah, the best of the best and the lows of the lows,
Yeah.
right? And to let yourself be vulnerable
Yeah.
in those spots is pretty special. I mean, everybody, we all talk about your favorite stories in here, and some of the times, and dude, and this one touches me because when I will be out camping and I'll go sneak off somewhere to go take a shit, I giggle every time. I think about Angel up on the hill going to take a shit at Lake Powell, and the kids come up over the hill. And so, hey! I still giggle about that, shitting in the urinal, almost getting molested, right?
Oh, dude, yeah, we found out we got molested in the show.
I
this
remember that.
podcast,
I remember
right?
We were like,
part of
wait,
the podcast.
dude, at one point in time, we stopped and like, did we get molested? We're like, I think we did. For how long have we lived after that? We have no fucking clue.
just never put two and two together.
Put it
but,
together.
to learn about yourself in a way that I never would have thought, and to say the things that we said. I think we pushed it as far as we could when it comes to, there's the line of like, this is probably not something you talk about in public, or this is something that's completely appropriate. We rode that line, and there was some editing at times. But you know what? I'll call you a liar if you're with your bros. Anybody listen to this, guys or girls, and you say, let me read your guys' text thread. And you'll go, no, because everybody does that shit.
Sure.
It's not about race. It's not about anything like that. Like, everybody just does it, right? And as long as your intentions are just for fun and laughs, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, our text room will fucking send him and me to jail.
Oh,
Yeah, for sure. But, I do have that when I go, every now and then, I'm like, somebody asked me about this, and then I go, oh yeah, I did that on the podcast, and I'm like, oh shit, like we've done so much. Like someone was talking about the, I was watching this podcast, Stiff Socks again, and they were talking about the Oculus. Yeah. Hey, have you done it? And all I could I had it playing, and then I heard Oculus, and I look, and I was like, oh yeah, they were talking about porn and Oculus, and I'm like, oh,
we did that years ago.
I did that.
I remember the you had the first version with didn't you put the phone in it?
No, this was the
by the way, I need to buy me one of those.
This was the it was the legit one.
Yeah.
It had the two fucking controllers, but it was legit. I mean, and I watched some of the most disgusting shit I ever saw in my life. In fact, I picked one.
Two girls, one cup.
Angel's gonna watch this one. I made sure she had a really thick Latin accent. Nice. She was a white girl, and I made sure that she squirted. Remember?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It was fucking magical. And I remember back then when we did that, because you weren't around, but back then when we did that episode, it was like the 1 or 2 episodes that we did in the entire 300 when we sat on one side of the
side of the table.
Yeah.
We
and
did
then
do
Justin's
a couple
like, I fucking hate this because he makes me look like a fucking makes me look like a reporter,
a newscaster, a newscaster, right? We had a pretty cool setup with just a lounge area, and it was just a really cool environment. When it was thriving, B was there, the TV was up, and people would come up, and everybody was like, oh, wow. Like, you guys have actually put something, you guys have something pretty special here.
And I remember the first episode we did that for, it was for Billy.
Yep.
And Billy had the videos of like his
sky jumping.
His sky jumping and his fucking his parachute like tangled up and shit. And he's like, we were watching it, and I was like, God damn, this is so fucking cool. And then Brian left, but it was cool.
If y'all could just do it on a Tuesday,
Justin has told me, if Brian would have never left, I would have never left. But that's whatever.
Just could have figured out how to do it on a Tuesday.
We had an investor and everything, but you walked out. And sorry, guys.
Spotify's like, wait, there's no 3 of you. I'm like, no, there's only me.
Trust me, vodka money's all.
You got rid of Bad Boy Brian? Oh, we don't want the show no more.
Oh no, that's not gonna work.
It's not a show without Bad Boy Brian.
Do you remember when it was so important for us to have a sponsor?
Yeah.
It was like, that's all we could fucking think about. It was like, we got to get a big sponsor. And we got a couple little ones here and there. But it came to the point where like, but that's not important because that's not our brand, right? Yeah. And we didn't want to just the way it grew. Yeah. And there was a groove there where it was I know I missed my times, but I was also running a family.
Yeah, for sure.
Doing that
But
stuff.
if you think about it, you're like even if it's you and me, like we celebrated your birthday 5 times in this fucking place.
Yeah.
Celebrated my birthday 5 times in this fucking place. Celebrated B's like around 3 times, maybe 4 times.
Okay.
So that was kind of cool.
Yeah. I got another one coming up if you guys want to come.
Oh, that's right, dude.
Yeah, 90s theme.
Oh, what?
90s theme at Shocker Lounge.
Oh, yeah?
October 18th.
Oh, because you're 19th, huh?
Yeah.
You're 19 or 18?
I'm 19.
Yeah, that's right.
So, but it's Friday. The 18th.
Yeah, you are an October baby. That's
October,
right. I
yep.
forgot about that.
Next,
My ex-wife is on October.
yeah. All the fam is like Pika is
October 2?
10th.
Dang.
Jasmine's the 27th.
October 10th. Oh, so it's coming.
Yeah, coming up. And then I'm the 19th. So
Well, should we get out of here then?
yeah,
Well, I think what's
Because boyfriend has to drive
yeah, I gotta.
to another
First off, I
state.
have a flight to catch, so I can get home. But I really, what I.
you just missed the train. You're not
Why
going
they were
anywhere
honking?
now.
Hey, asshole!
Hey, dude,
shit.
what the
Sorry.
fuck? What'd you do?
I was trying to slide it to put it here so I can put my drink right here.
So I guess before we close all this out, like 300. So
Yeah.
what's next? 301, 400. What's next?
Well, should we want to go there?
Yeah.
Should we go right now?
I mean, if we're closing out, I mean, we're going home, right?
I was gonna say, what do you guys get? Where can people find you?
It's time to go home, right? In
Yeah.
wrestling, it's time to go home, right? So
Brian, I know he doesn't care, but where can people find you?
Shocker Lounge, Friday, Saturday night, still same thing. 364 South State. I finally learned the address. Come down.
Took 300 episodes.
Come down, celebrate my birthday. Friday,
Ooh, that's
October
right.
18th. It's
right.
a 90s theme, so bring your big ass brick phones and all of your neon clothing. Also, big Halloween party going on Halloween weekend. November 1st and 2nd, Day of the Dead. Don't make me say it in Spanish. And Halloween in November. So,
Yo, you putting them Crocs on? You getting pretty fucking savvy there, dude.
you know,
Remembering addresses and
Well,
dates and fucking.
when you haven't made it to the Croc level tax bracket yet. When you get there, you'll understand.
Once you get to that bracket, you just don't give a fuck how you look,
you
dude.
don't gotta care anymore because you make enough money that you don't care.
Justin, people can find you. No,
Doesn't matter.
You can find him up at fucking.
I will be at UTV Takeover.
Oh, that's right. He's gonna go
Next
with this
week.
Fucking
Oh, really?
Next
They're gonna
week,
do all
I'm gonna
that-
be
they're gonna
down
do all
and-
that gay shit they do.
Yeah, but nobody's wearing Crocs out there, right? People with real money, right?
Well, then are they really gay? Are they really doing gay shit then?
I just want to say in closing, thank you so much for everybody that has tuned in from episode 1 to episode 300. If you caught up in the middle or just caught up in the last 10.
If you happen to listen to the lost episode,
Come to the last episode. It's not out there. You are an OG because that's the only episode we took
it's the
out.
only episode that the lawyers were like, take that shit out. And if you know about it, you know about it.
But other than that, I just want to thank you to everyone that has supported me from the get-go from when we started this to now. Brian, I can't thank you enough for hopping into this and helping me out when I needed the most. I've told you this before so many fucking times. You took this podcast to another level. Justin, on the other hand, nothing, and I'm telling you this from the bottom of my heart, nothing makes me happier than make you laugh your ass off, whether it's here, outside, in the office. When I make you go into tears because you're laughing so hard, that is like, it feels so good. So thank you so much for everybody. This episode 300, as I sit here, this will be the last episode I ever put out as How Did It Get So Good, as The Other Side of the Beehive, as everything else. I am done podcasting. Doesn't mean I can't be a guest, even though no one has asked me to be a guest in over a year. Well, that's whatever.
They can't
They're
afford you.
intimidated.
They can't afford you.
They're intimidated. They heard your price.
Yeah, no one is, no fuck. Everybody keeps coming back to this podcast. Angel going to all the podcasts like, we're good. We're good. We don't need to get canceled. This episode 300, once again, thank you so much for hanging out with me, for hanging out with just a crazy idea that we had. We made it possible. And we're hoping from the bottom of our hearts that we make you laugh, just like as we laugh. We laugh, we cry, we were depressed, we were exhausted, we were happy, we were sad. We did it all together. Thank you so much. This will be my last episode, and I cannot wait to not do this again. So don't feel sorry for me, because I am good. Anything else you guys want to say?
Congratulations, brother. You had one hell of a run, brother.
Thank you, man. We did it. We all did it. Thank you so much. This for the last time. Episode 300. This has been How Did It Get So Good? Thank you.
And take care of yourselves.
Until next time, take care of yourselves out there, and we will see you on the other side of the beehive.
Peace.